I was an introvert and I couldn't stand out as a designer until I realized that craft was really only half the battle. The other half? Great communication skills. By focusing on these skills, I was able to nearly 3x my income, stop working late nights and weekends, and land more inspiring projects. Hey, I'm Nick Hammond, a designer and art director that went from couch surfing to 6 figures working with some of the world's biggest brands. The harsh reality of creative work is that hard skills like coding and designing and the actual craft itself really only just get you hired, while the soft skills like managing and people and communication are really what gets you promoted. Unfortunately though, many creatives think that these communication skills aren't things that can really be learned. And really, that couldn't be further from the truth. Here's 6 soft skills that will all lead to huge leaps in creative career growth. The first is front-loading questions. Instead of spending all of your time creating and only a little bit of time communicating, try flipping this on its head. Spend more of your time at the beginning of projects asking more questions before you get into any work. Make sure to confirm questions and answers several times to make sure that you're all on the same page. Not only will it help you to align on goals and keep projects from falling off track, but it will also help you to make the creation phase faster, more efficient, and more enjoyable along the way. The second is to underpromise and overdeliver. Think about it like this. If you were to tell your boss or your client that you were not only going to miss a deadline, but it was also going to cost them a lot more in the long run, how do you think that would make them feel? Eventually, you're going to become the least trusted person in the room. But if you're always finishing projects slightly ahead of time and under budget, you quickly flip that on its head. Number 3 is to be a partner. Think about what other roles you'll be working alongside and who has to take the project after you're done. By asking these questions of yourself, you can quickly start to find what areas may need more of your focus. And by stepping in to make everyone's lives easier around you, you quickly become the person that everyone goes to when they need help. This obviously makes you the most in-demand person in the room. As an added bonus, this not only makes you more reliable to your coworkers, but the final creative output gets better as a result. Number 4 is to look for gaps in process. Has a specific step proved difficult in the past? Are there other external partners that need to be looped in? The more disconnects you can find in this process, the more easily able you'll be to help step in and fix them to make the whole process more fluid and smooth. This is a direct result of first becoming more of a partner to your coworkers, and will eventually lead to more work and higher pay over time. Number 5 is to put your marketing hat on. An unfortunate truth is that most business leaders don't care about your creative work, but they do care about return on their money and seeing data as a result of the creative work that you're doing. Prove your worth by showcasing positive growth wherever you're able and back it up by using data over time. Doing so will put you in the top 10% of those doing the work. Because in creative industries, most designers, writers, videographers, and other creative roles tend to not focus on the data, and that's why doing so will put you ahead of the pack. The 6th and final tip is to not take feedback personally. Build a tough skin, choose your battles, and develop informed opinions. Make this feedback process less about yourself and more about finding an external answer to a business problem, even if that means admitting that your singular solution was incorrect. And this is because it's not about you being right about finding the answer. It's about finding the right answer with everyone else around you as a team. The idea being to prove that you're not only in it for the long haul, but that you're in it to work together with those around you. Trying to get better at communicating can feel like an exhaustive task, but by following a few of the examples I've outlined, you can set yourself up for success no matter what creative career you're involved in. And above all else, think about how you can help to solve other people's problems. Just this singular mindset shift will make everything easier and more enjoyable along the way. If you like this video, then you might enjoy my newsletter, The Calculated Creative. Actionable tips for helping you to craft the creative career of your dreams, delivered every week on Monday morning. Start your week off on a good note and subscribe via the link in the description. See you next week.